guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be cleaning my pantry, kind of just like reorganizing it. We moved into our home about 3 months ago now, and I never really got to fully organize it, but we've just been restocking up on everything and it's kind of just getting out of hand. So I did go ahead and buy some, let me show y'all. I did go ahead and buy some containers. This is going to be a set of 12, and let's see, not too sure the sizing on them. They are a little bit on the smaller side, as you can see right here. But what's cool about them is that they did come with some labels and then even some measuring spoons. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that right now. I do have about 10 minutes until I have to go into work. So I'm gonna be just doing as much as I can beforehand. But right now I'm actually gonna go ahead and get started by taking everything out and then just cleaning the shelving. Let me actually go ahead and show y'all how the pantry looks. So this is what we are working with today. Definitely not my proudest moments, but we're gonna go ahead and take care of all this right now.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Okay, sorry for the terrible lighting, but I actually got to go ahead and start logging into work. But basically, let me go ahead and explain exactly why I'm doing all this, aside from the part that it's completely unorganized. So for the past going on 5 years that I've been with my husband, we have always lived in an apartment, you know, really small pantry. Didn't make sense to stock up on things because, you know, then we're just going to have to move everything and it's going to be a hassle. So when we moved into our house, I gotta log in. I had told my husband that, you know, I wanted to start just stocking up on extra things because, you know, back with, what, 2 years already with COVID, we were one of those people that were in the grocery store panicking, trying to buy, you know, the things that we needed. But now that we have our own home, I'm trying to, you know, just not panic by the next time an issue like this happens again. Not only that, but my son is about to be 1, and I don't ever want to go through things like that again. You know, I don't ever want to have to worry. So I rather slowly prepare over time instead of running into issues like that again. I actually ran into that issue last month with the whole formula recall. Like, I'm actually going to try weaning him off of it since he's about to be a year old and switching over to just food. But for the time being, he still does have a little bit of formula every once in a while. And so I think just with everything going on, it's best to just prepare and be on the safe side. I personally have always loved like doomsday prepping and, you know, preparing for things like that. I mean, there's some people that are super extreme and, you know, will have years and years worth of food. That's not what I'm trying to do. I think it's super cool, the drive that they have to constantly be, you know, doing things like that to prepare. But personally for me, I just want to have a really stocked up pantry, just learn how to utilize our resources and rotate things in and out, as well as like our household cleaning supplies and like our personal care. So that is basically the whole reason why I'm doing this. I really don't have everything that I needed to completely organize the pantry the way that I wanted to. Right now it's mostly just trying to get it done and organized for us. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and start working right now, and then during my 15-minute break I'm gonna go back in and start going through everything and kind of organizing it. I did take everything out of the pantry and I cleaned all the shelving and on the floor, so I will show y'all that on my next break. Okay, so I just went through about 2 hours of my shift. I'm gonna go back to my pantry and continue working on it. The only thing though is I've been having issues with my refrigerator and you can't hear me talking over how loud it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this through while I start putting everything together.
Back a year ago.
Okay, so I'm back from work. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I made some progress. Let me go ahead and show y'all. So just started putting some stuff on top and all the water is on the bottom, kind of just trying to figure out where I'm gonna put everything. And then I also have started putting everything in the bins. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go through all of my cans and make the expiration dates bigger with a Sharpie and organize them in the little can container I have right there. So I have about 30 minutes on my lunch break. I do need to utilize some of that time to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this and I'll be right back. So as far as most of my cans, I did go ahead and get everything organized. I also wrote the expiration dates on it with the Sharpie and organize them by, you know, it's those expiring first in the front. And then I did put our water jugs and all the bigger stuff on the very bottom. And I did forget to show y'all this, but so these containers actually come with a label and then a white chalkboard marker. That way you can go ahead and, you know, if you have something else you need to put in there, just erase it and put it on again. So I'm gonna go ahead and start writing everything, and then on the back with the post-it note, I'm actually gonna put the expiration dates for all this food on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now, and then I'll get back to y'all. Okay, so I am on my last break. And as you can see, I made a lot of progress, well, mostly up here, but still working on it. I just have 15 minutes to complete this. I made a lot of progress. I just have a couple little things around here. I've not decided what I'm gonna do with my spices yet. I think I could probably fit that into another cabinet just to give me more room in my pantry, but we'll see. So I'm gonna continue working on this right now. Okay, so it is the next day. I finished my pantry. It's not exactly how I want it to be, but with everything that I have right now, I think this is as good as it's going to get. So let me go ahead and show y'all. Okay, so right here on the top, I do have like extra coffee. Pretty much all of my baking stuff is gonna go up here. I did have to use flour and sugar in the bigger containers that I had. Those I got from Target a while back. And then anytime I have extras of something, I'm gonna put it behind the containers. So then down here, I have this little holder that holds all of like my Ziploc bags and my foil wrapping and just some more grains, I guess you would say, and starches. And then whatever I have that is extras is in the back as well. And then here, this is probably where we grab from the most, but any snacks, instant coffees, grains, and I have some tea and hot chocolate back here. And then down here, this is gonna be most of like our sauces or condiments, and there's a little bit of extras of everything. And then in here, I did put all of my emergency, my liquid IVs. And then back here is, sorry for the lighting, back here is more of just pouches of foods, and I did write the expiration dates on them and then sort them from expiring soonest to expiring latest. And then down here, I already had this rack for the cans, and then I sorted them again, those expiring first. Same here with my sauces. I got marinara, Alfredo, pizza sauce, ranch, some barbecue, and some chicken broth in the back. Now on the very bottom, this is where I keep our jugs of water that I use for coffee in the mornings. I got extra Gatorades, ramen, just some other little stuff back here. Right here, I do keep little pouches that I have for my baby when we're out and about, but he has a separate little pantry all to himself of all of his food. So yeah, that is basically it for my starter prepper pantry. Again, we have only been living here for a couple months, so this is what I've accumulated, and we do rotate through everything consistently. So over time, I do plan on, you know, when I go to the grocery store once a week, I will be buying an extra can here and there, just to start stocking up a little bit more. And I'm not planning on going overboard. Like, I completely respect all those preppers that, you know, have gallons and gallons of buckets of all the, you know, extra food that they keep. But for me, I'm just trying to I'm starting from scratch. So this is what I've gotten so far. You know, there are other things that you need to worry about, such as medical supplies. So in the future, I will be starting off my first aid kit. You also have to think about electricity and heat, which that I've already started on, but I don't have much. You know, just over time, you have to grow these things. And so, so far, I think I'm doing a pretty good job with what I have right here. And so, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am going to leave everything linked in the description box down below, where I got everything, and that way you can go ahead and start organizing as well.